Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. This is me, Sayyid. I would like to start by the name of God, the most gracious and the most merciful, the God of the entire world, the God who made this humanity, and He created our actions, and He's the one behind all the truths that you see. Everything that we see around belongs to Him, and to Him is our return, and to Him we came. From Him we came. To Him we will return. I'd like to start by sharing a very personal experience, and that's why I got this feeling of talking. That's why I got a feeling of sharing this to you. You know, it was just 3 months ago that I used to be a different person. I used to have different habits, of different uh, ideas, a different thinking structure. I used to be a person you can refer to as a bad person who didn't used to care about his religion most of the time. And I always wanted to attain happiness, peace. I always tried to struggle in having peace. But something deep down me was bothering me because whatever I was trying to reach to attain happiness and peace, it wasn't happening actually. It was on a temporary basis. Whenever, for example, I wanted to approach my PS4, I felt, I used to feel, I used to feel into it. I really wanted to play for long hours because if I didn't, I would have beat my head, banged my head. And because of this habit, I always had to keep continuing in that way. And there was no way, no possible way to stop it. And if I would have stopped it, something would have bothered me again to go again and start doing it. But then all of a sudden, something really changed in my life. I started to think very deep that this life is something, really is something. Generations came after us, and they're all gone now. They're not going to come back again. So we are the next generation to strive, to work for ourselves, and then die for that purpose, for that cause. I've been thinking a lot about this lately. For the real reason I'm thinking about this is because God is watching us right now, and He knows what's going on with us. He knows what are the troubles we face every day, and how do we respond to that change? How do we respond to that difficulty or troubles? He knows it. When I was actually trying to get this inner peace, I wanted to attain that. I wanted to have this on, not on a temporary basis. I wanted to have this for a permanent basis. I wanted to have this, I wanted to feel myself alive. I wanted to feel my spirit alive. Believe it or not, brothers and sisters, there were times that I was not around. There were years that I went through depression because of this illness that I brought in my life, following pleasures, desires, always thinking about desires, always thinking about having and owning things, buying things, luxurious brands and stuff like that, that really made my life filled with these things, filled with these filthy things. But then halfway through, something really happened, magical. Thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His mercy, that I thought that my life isn't supposed to be going that direction. This life has a different meaning. Time, it's gonna pass anyway. Time is passing. Who's controlling time right now? And how do you see the sky right now? And you cannot judge sky as being as being something that is not built by someone else. There is God behind it, and He's controlling it. He's controlling time, He's controlling space, all of the things that you see around. He's the creator of all the creations that you see around. So I just want to say this, that to attain inner peace, don't attain inner peace on a temporary basis. Obviously, if you want to rush in something, let's say a video game or PlayStation or entertainment or movies or musics or let's say classical musics that you're really classical music that you're really interested into, and you feel like that it's going to give you the peace, you're gonna have to do that every day, right? You're gonna have to do that every day to attain that peace. Obviously it has peace, but then how long do you have to follow that? It's like a letter by letter. You have to follow that step by step, and you have to keep going like that on that way, and it's gonna make you crazy. Trust me, it's gonna make you crazy. To attain inner peace, you have to pray 5 times a day, and notice to yourself that if you're a Muslim, you have to pray and ask God, and make yourself isolated, put yourself in a lonely position, lonely situation, and ask yourself this, that I am in here, and I see nobody. I want to pray to God, and I want to ask God for guidance, and and get deep down to that. Try to imagine about the world around you, and think of it as something that you are going through a very big long experience, and you're expecting something from that. So the more expectation you have, the more response you're likely to get from Almighty God, and He's not gonna leave you alone. Trust me. He's the most gracious and the most merciful. He has mercy. He has put so many mercies that we can't count. So many favors that we can't count. So I just want to say my last words, that attaining peace and happiness is not that you have to rush into something and keep doing that. The real happiness comes when you are into truth, the religion of the truth, which is Islam, and follow that with your heart, and ask God that I've isolated myself and I want to learn everything that you have taught me, everything that you have told me. That's all.